When I first got in touch with In Training, I'd been made redundant in the previous May of 2014, and I came here to brush up on my admin skills, which I'd used throughout my career, but never in a structured manner. I kind of did things ad hoc. They helped by showing me ways of working better. For example, just creating a document and saving it. I would know where it was, but in the past, but now I have to do it so that people can find it, which is a slightly different way of doing things, but they gave me the support and the encouragement and the tools to help me do that. When the course ended, and since then I've been using those skills on a day-to-day basis, first in a job with YHN, Your Homes Newcastle, and latterly in my current position with SERAC, I'm responsible for the whole admin, if you like. If you'd met me last year, you would have seen someone who was a little bit less confident, a little bit less sure about structure in my working life. I would certainly recommend In Training to other people. In fact, I have done in between then and now, because purely and simply the content of the course was excellent. If you come to In Training with your eyes open and you're willing to take on board what they say, and you're willing to grasp it and run with it with both hands, there's no reason why you shouldn't want to do that, and there's no reason why you shouldn't be successful. Um, Skills that I needed were pretty much, as I say, those ones that I'd been using anyway, but without sort of in a formal context. So IT skills could have been brushed up on. I mean, I've used it in the past many, many times, as everybody does these days, but in a structured manner. So focusing on how you file a particular document, for example, so that other people can actually access it and this kind of thing. Employability skills and interview skills played a big part of what we did on the training course as well. So they were all things that I had done in the past, in my past employment, but not had any sort of formal training on, if you like. So putting all that package together and tightening up what I already had was what really happened, really. My job prospects changed quite dramatically because I had been in sales and marketing for about 30 years, and I was looking to sort of reinvent myself, if you like, and move into teaching and training, which has always been an ad hoc part of what I had done. And that sort of then evolved and developed into doing what I'm doing now. So none of it would have happened without the support and the encouragement I had from Donna and Sam and all the other guys that are in training, in terms of pointing me in the right direction in terms of this is how you need to formalise this and this is how you need to formalise that kind of thing. And now, if you were to take a look at my desk at the office, you'll find it's neat and tidy and everything's in its place, and that's not like me. It's never been like me. I've always worked in a sales environment, as I say. I've always worked from an office in the back of the car, for example. So coming to an office environment where I've got a desk and I'm in view of everybody else, the change has been, it's like chalk and cheese to a certain extent.
What would you say to the people that in
How did I come to be learning within training? Well, I spent the last 30 some odd years as a sales manager, and I was made redundant in April, May of last year, 2014. And after a period of about 5 or 6 weeks of being unemployed, I decided to sort of refocus my career, if you like, and brush up on the skills that I'd used on a day-to-day basis, but not in any sort of formal way. And that's when I heard of in training and I got in touch, and they provided those skills, if you like, or help tighten them up anyway.
Brilliant. you?
I'm a lot more confident in the way I approach my job and the sort of the administrative aspects of the job. Certainly, a lot more focused on what I do and structured about how I go about things on a day-to-day basis. Last year, I would have been more of a working out of a suitcase with a laptop. Now it's very much a formal sort of at a desk, and I've got to be tidy and neat and tidy, and people have got to see me and stuff like that. So it's all sort of brought a bit more of a professional look to it, if you like. I would certainly recommend in training to other people. In fact, I have done in between then and now, because purely and simply, the Donna's brilliant. I can't stress too much on. No, I don't care if she's embarrassed. Donna's brilliant. The content of the course was excellent. If you come to in training with your eyes open and you're willing to take on board what they say and you're willing to grasp it and run with it with both hands, there's no reason why you shouldn't want to do that, and there's no reason why you shouldn't be successful.